Hi, welcome to week 4 of the junior golf lessons in Placer Club Golf. So this week we're going to concentrate on chipping. You can't really do this with a mop and a lightsaber, unfortunately. You can do all the full swing with that and do all the moves. But with this, you either need a club or you can do what I'm going to show you in a minute. So the main thing that I tell people with chipping is that it's very much like throwing. So if you're throwing underarm, say to that bucket, or not in normal conditions, you'd probably be facing it. And even that is quite similar to the movement that you do for chipping. Chipping, I should point out for anybody that's never really played golf before, is when you get very close to the hole. So you're not on what's called the green, which is the shortest grass and the smoothest grass. That's where we do putting. We'll do that next week. So the ball doesn't really go in the air at all here, it just rolls completely. But when you're at the side of the green, if you imagine this thicker grass, then putting through it would be difficult. And so you want to get over the rougher grass and onto the smooth putting grass. So at the side of a green on a real golf course, you'd try and get it just over that rough grass and let it run onto the smooth grass. So chipping is like a very small mini little shot compared to a full shot. So yeah, I was saying that's how you would throw to that bucket. And you don't think many people do that. But if we think about underarm, that's very what we're trying to do. So all you do for golf, if you don't have a golf club, as you practice your chipping, is just stay side on to the target, whatever you're throwing to, a flower pot or of some kind. Lean towards where you're going, because that's something we want to do a little bit. So lean forward a little, keep your arm, just hold the ball softly and go back and forward and try and have a go a little. Try and not let your arm flick up. Don't use your wrist. Imagine you're keeping a dead straight line, straight back, straight through. Let's see if Lils can do it.
Nope.
So that was a wee bit flicky. So she kind of just flicked her arm up at the end. So what we're going to try and do is imagine this is like made of metal, straight through and release. That was better and it came out a lot lower. Try another one. Keep that straight arm and just release it. Yeah, that's it. So you didn't go in, but that was pretty close and that was exactly the move. So you can practice your chipping move if you don't have a golf club by doing a bit of that in the back garden. I deliberately missed there, so Lils didn't feel bad. So now we would go on to tell you how to hit it with a golf club. So if I show you briefly first, and then we'll get Lils to hit one. So for a full shot, we were shoulder width apart and standing like this. And if you look at how far away I was, we had this test where it went down 3 or 4 inches above the knee, and that was the setup. Now for chipping, you move much closer to the ball. There's not really, maybe 3 club heads away from your toe, something like that. So if you were to go 1, 2, 3, something like that, but a lot closer, because we don't need all our body power. We're staying really still with this. And from this view, look like this. So I'm really close. Got the ball pretty much in the middle, a little bit back, and then we're just leaning chest slightly forward. It's not really everything. It's just a little bit of weight that way, and trying to keep your weight where it is as you take the club back. But when you take it back, it is literally as simple as we did before when we were chipping, throwing with an arm. Just going back to there and back through, and using the sort of speed you would use if you were, hang on, let's do this way and it might not run so much. No, I'll just go off the astroturf on a bit of a slope here. So yeah, so if I do this with one hand, and I just imagine I'm going to do that. So backwards, I'm leaning forward a little bit. It wasn't a good strike, but that's the move. And you don't have to do it with one hand, but I'm just trying to show you that move that we're doing. So it was very similar to the throw. Put two hands on. Really light grip as well, you know, all golf shots, full shots, chipping, putting, everything's a really soft grip. Because when you were throwing that, when I was throwing it, Lily was throwing it, I didn't have tension in my hand. It was really soft. So it's just like that natural move. So again there, one of the things to do is just keep your chest moving a little bit forward, so you don't just stay completely in the middle. We get away with it if you do that. So if I just keep completely still, you can still do it, but you'll actually find you'll get better as you progress if you just turn very, very slightly through and try and lift it up into that. Well, not lift it up, but just it helps the loft stay on the club as you do that. But what I'm trying to do is keep that arm just moving straight through. The left arm, again, just straight as well. So you've got almost like a triangle coming down here. Straight back, straight through. Right, Lils, you have a go. Just try to do those three. And then we'll do the other wee things, I'll show you them. So she's gripping down, which is good. I automatically did that, but you make the club shorter so it doesn't go as far. Nearly, you need to keep your chest area just slightly ahead, and then just continue to slightly turn through. That's it. Yeah, you're keeping the arm fairly straight there. Wasn't bad. Another one. So just thinning it a little bit there, and all that is, could you go and grab a couple of balls? If you get that shot, chuck them over those. Exactly. That's it. Thanks. Okay. So yeah, what's called thinning it is when you just catch the ball in the middle of the ball. So it comes up here, hits it right in the middle, and it makes it just go along the ground really quite fast a lot of the time. And the reason for that is just trying to lift the ball into the air, which is tempting to do, but you've got to stay over it and through. You don't lift up. So if I was just doing a normal chip, I stayed down over it. I didn't lift up. And it's a bit like throwing again. You actually, believe it or not, you hold your position as you throw. You don't tend, unless you're throwing high, that's when you'd lift your body up. And it's okay when you're throwing, but if you do that when you're playing golf, that club will come up in the air too quick and just hit the ball early. So if I just go, so I lifted my body up. You've got to stay over it. Right, have another go with this. If you don't have golf balls or anything like that, you can use, but you do have a golf club, or sometimes just interesting to see what you can do with these. So these are little things called go-go's, which we had from years ago. Lils, if you come and have a shot, see if you can get any of the go-go's into the thing. So just move these up here. So feet together a bit closer. Yeah, that's it. And just stay over it, but keep going through. So you'll have to really try and brush the grass to get these in the air. That was it. Another one. Yeah, see, if you do the right swing and you just try and brush the grass, you can chip almost anything into the air. Not bad. Yeah, not bad. Try and let the face open a little bit on the way back, just get a bit more height. Nearly.
Face open on the way back.
Yeah, just a tiny bit. Oh, you nearly hit the camera, but woman. Yeah, but you can see there, if I have a quick go, I might be able to get one a bit higher, but you can chip pine cones, little stones if you want, anything. It's quite difficult to get it in, but it's a decent game to try. So that'll kind of do you. I mean, for chipping it, just to recap again, it's all about just staying forward and doing a throwing action, and you just imagine that that's what you're doing when you've got the club in your hand. You just put your other hand on, and that's it. And then next week we'll do the final sort of piece in the jigsaw, which is putting. Okay, thanks.